But
Oh my gosh.
but it was a new life, a new
Now
thing
it's
coming
time for
in.
Straight
I've,
on the
I've
Point
lost
with
dogs
Jesse
from
T.
cars. I've lost dogs from Pymitra. I mean, I've been raising dogs and having them with me since I was a little girl. And every time I've lost one, it's been devastating. But in time, you get over it and you realize that they're running and playing in heaven, and then you get another one that you can bring in to love because that's what they're there for.
Yeah.
You know, you can trust them.
Yeah, he was amazing. I wanted to show you guys this one real quick video.
I know, when you told me this morning on the phone, I felt your pain and it just made me cry. I'm like, oh my God, I couldn't talk. I wanted to tell her I'm so sorry, I couldn't even talk. I'm like, ah.
Yeah.
Well, because
I'm like, okay.
your
I know,
dogs,
thank you for
Tracy.
the talk this morning. I know.
I mean, it's so, it's just heartbreaking.
It's just so weird that, he's alive yesterday. Like, we went on the beach and
what he die of?
I put him to sleep.
And why?
Well, old
Cancer.
age, he was old.
He was sick and
You want him to suffer.
he was like peeing himself and crapping himself. And
They're not happy with that. They know they're not happy.
he was just.
I think the hardest part is just making that decision and then going in to do it. You know, once
that
you,
was like.
When
Yeah,
Angel
now-
got Pymitra, we took
now
her with
is-
us, and he kept saying to that, you know what Pymitra is? You know when your
Your pancreas or something?
your appendix burst? Well, Pymitra is where your uterus burst.
But-
And the dog got the infection in her uterus, and it burst, and it went septic in 2
Tracy,
days.
you are now an official lioness. Because because you know what lions do when their pack, someone's wounded, right? It's a mercy kill. Like they see you limping
Mm.
and they kill you because they're like, I love you. I see you're
But I don't
you're
want
hurt.
you to be ripped to
I
shreds.
see you
but-
hurt. I'm gonna take care of this for you.
Right.
And they kill them.
It's the same thing when
You're
a horse
now
breaks.
officially a lioness.
When a horse breaks its
Thank you for
leg,
saying that because I felt like I was killing him. Like I
I
literally.
know you
could
feel
not
like you're
believe-
killing them,
I
but
was like,
no,
am
you're
I
helping
doing
them.
this? Like he.
no, I know.
And he
It's-
looked up at me and then he
They
just
always do.
put his little head in my hand he was like this, and then she's like, "Are you ready?" And I'm like, "I guess." And then he just.
They go to sleep.
It's just a little like that.
I know. When it happens, it's actually very peaceful.
Well,
I
but
was
it's
like,
hard.
yeah, it
almost
is.
throwing up because I
But
was
it
crying
but
so
it
much.
is because
throwing
you're
up?
making this decision.
You throw it up?
No, I almost threw up because I was crying and coughing so hard, and I was just like, it was just so bizarre.
Because you made the decision. And the thing is, when a horse breaks its leg, unless you have a lot of money, and how we always did was we shot the horse in the head. Because a horse, it's not like people when they break their leg, they can sit in a bed and they can do crutches. A horse has to stand on all 4 legs. And if it breaks its legs and it's not moving, it will die a horrible death. Now today we have different techniques we can help a horse's leg, but 100 years ago or even 50 years ago, I watched my dad shoot a horse in the head, and I never got over it. It killed me, but I had to understand that that horse would have died a horrible, horrible death.
Yeah.
So putting your I've put dogs down when Angel got Pymitra, and within 3 days this dog was. I called Gregory. I go, "What's up?" And he says, "She's gonna die." I'm like, "Well, how could that be? She was fine 3 days ago. What are you talking about?" And when we went in, oh, she was bleeding out of every orifice. She was just horrible. And Lukey looked up at the doctor, who was an old-time country doctor.
Which dog was this? This
Angel.
Oh,
Angel.
okay,
You
this
never
was-
knew Angel.
no.
Gregory birthed Angel.
The one
So
before,
that was
no,
his
the one
baby.
before Tesla was what?
The one it was Kriya, and
Kriya.
then before Kriya was Angel.
He had a hard time with Kriya too, but you know what?
Yeah, but Kriya got to be, the Angel was only 9 years old, and when Lukey looked up at this country doctor and said, with big tears, "Why is this happening to my dog?" And the doctor said, "We don't know, son, but we do know that your dog's going to go to heaven, and it's going to be when you want the dog to go to heaven." And Lukey goes, "Well, I want my dog in heaven." And he goes, "Okay." And the needle in the arm, and he said, "Are you ready?" And that Angel looked right at Gregory, That's what they do. They look at
Well,
you.
when they're in that much pain,
They want you to.
they want you to.
They're like thanking you. They're
Because
looking at
when
you
I
like,
was in that much pain, I wanted to die.
no, trust me, I was making deals.
I was like,
God, I'm ready.
What can you
My-
give me
my
right
husband can
now
cook,
to
my son
stop
can write,
this?
you know.
I don't care if I don't wake up.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
They're like, please.
But they're not stupid. They see spirits. They see angels. They have this, they know the sixth dimension.
Look at this. This was last night at 5:30. I let him go off leashed,
Oh yeah.
and he hasn't been off leash forever.
Look at what little
Watch
stud he
this.
is. He is so adorable.
You know
Watch
what?
this
I had that kind of a dog. Her name was Kathy, and she used to
Look at this.
herd. Oh yeah.
Over top of him. Watch. The sun was beating down. We were in the middle of a park, and
Yeah.
look at the glow.
That's
around
like
him.
yeah.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
I was like, you already have your angels with
Of
Yeah.
course. Of course.
you. I was like, you know what? I don't care if you eat shit on the ground.
I know. Usually
You
it's
know
like,
what? Now
drop
you're
it,
just
drop
like,
it. You know?
no,
Have
right?
some Cheetos.
I'm like, you know what? You eat shit. It's okay.
Well, that's why the Rainbow Bridge. You ever read that poem?
Yeah.
The Rainbow. You know, it's so true.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't tell you
Are
this.
you having
though.
him cremated and
Yeah.
all that?
And his paw and stuff.
You have your bracelet on.
I know, thank you. I love it. I wanted to say thank
It's
you. I
brass.
forgot. I love this. It's beautiful.
I knew you
It
would.
reminds
I saw
me
that
of
and I
when my mom used to
said,
have.
that's a Tracy
That's
bracelet.
cool.
Thank you. I've worn it like every time I've actually dressed up. Thank you so much. It's beautiful.
I got my Jennifer earring.
Ooh.
Yeah, my girlfriend in Israel makes
Oh, those are
those.
beautiful.
I gave her
I
that
have-
for when she spoke at our Women's Half Day event. That was her gift.
Yeah, she
Oh,
gave
awesome.
me this. It was- I know.
And the
right?
oil, you got the oil.
Yes, I got the
Okay, good.
oil. Yeah, it's in my gym bag. I'm using it.
I'm just hoping you
Thank
didn't throw it
you.
out. Thinking, oh, I got a
No.
bracelet, throw the rest.
No, I love
Oh yeah, that's Tracy's style. Yeah,
We're
I
not
got,
fucking.
I got
one
this.
gift.
Oh fuck that oil.
because it was like under a lot
Second
of
gift was
tin-
terrible.
Yeah.
First one was great.
No, no.
If I can't give it away to my maid,
that
I'll
you
give
wouldn't
it.
see it.
I found a homeless person and gave it to
I'm gonna let them
them.
have their moment before I explain myself. Are you
I'm
done?
sorry.
Are you both done?
Oh, it was
I think we're
good.
good.
I know.
One more.
One
No,
more
you're done.
homeless
You're
person.
done.
Wait.
Meaning
Okay.
it was under so much foil, you maybe didn't see it. I was just
No,
making
I
sure
didn't.
because you know there's like a little thing on the bottom.
I get you. No, thank you. I love it. I've already used it a ton in the sauna. Thank you. We're such dicks.
Oh my God.
I know.
thank
I
you.
don't mind
Thank you
laughing
for
at other
making it
people,
all.
but when it's me, I'm like, wait a minute.
I know. Oh, you don't
Wait
like
a
being the
minute.
butt of the joke.
Hey,
Yeah, I like
everybody,
took
everybody shut up right now.
4,500. I mean, Jackson was in a diaper and he was like shitting
Yeah.
himself like 4 or 5 times a day.
They know
Yeah,
it
that's
though.
hard.
They know it. They don't want to be like that. And one time and here, let me tell you this. Starlet, I couldn't put Starlet down, and I would hold her on my chest, and then I would put her in a bed, and she'd be there all day, and the house was starting to smell. I couldn't
Yeah.
put her down, and then I went and did, I had to go do a TV show or hustle something, and Gregory called me, and he goes, you got to put this dog down. I go, why? And he goes, because she's starting to whimper.
Yeah. he
And
was
this
doing that.
means that you've taken it too long.
Yep.
And that's when I went, oh, okay.
I know it's hard. That's why I was like, okay, tomorrow. That's why I did that post on Facebook because I'm like, I have to like say it out loud because I'm like, you know, he's suffering and I'm being selfish and I have to just let him go.
And we should be able to do that with people.
Yeah.
I mean, when I was a nurse, I'll never forget, I went into
I think
this.
I'm
Can you do
leaving
that
now.
to Can you do that to people that
I didn't
I was like, that's misery.
I didn't mean to zero in on
causing
you.
me too much
I went,
misery. I'm gonna
we
put
should
him
be
out of
able
my
to do this
misery.
to people.
You just got scared.
I told my daughter, I said, when I start shitting and pissing on myself, take me in the backyard and shoot me in the fucking head.
That's it, man.
Get it
Yeah,
Get it
over
over
with.
with.
I don't want to
I
go
know,
through that,
yeah.
you know? That's
I told my
not
friends that
life.
too.
No, I don't
No,
want
I don't want to go
I
back
don't
to
mind
being a
dying.
baby
I
again,
mind lingering.
you know?
Yeah.
I don't want to linger.
Like he
Right.
smelled like an old man that peed himself, and I was like, I gave him a nice bath yesterday, and I was like, I couldn't keep him clean.
But they're kind of rotting inside. They know it.
Yeah.
They can't run. They can't. It's just not worth it. But when I was a nurse, I went into this room in my young nurse years, and I had to take care of this guy. I think his name, was Mr. Lombardi. And he was catheterized, he was on oxygen, he was tubed up left and right. We had to clean him every day. And he was just really just a vegetable. and the family would come in and they'd try and talk with him and things like that. He was a very, very old man, and he had everything from cancer, diabetes, you name it, and he was just waiting to die. And I was cleaning him, and I remember for a brief second wanting desperately to pull the plug off
Yeah.
his life support machine. And I went and I told my head nurse, and she goes, "You can't do that, it's against the law." And I go, "I know it is, but God,
If
how
that's-
much money are they spending a month to keep him here when he's just
Tens
a
of
vegetable?"
thousands.
And he was like in his late 80s. It
Oh,
was like,
wow.
for months, it was like, God, can we just let the man go?
Yeah.
So,
I know, that's the thing. And it would be like Jackson would have good days, and then the day yesterday he bounced around. He's like, woke up. I mean, he'd been up all night tossing and turning and shitting and peeing everywhere. And I'm like, okay. And he was fine all day. And so then I'm like, okay, well, maybe tomorrow. And then I was like, okay. And so when I brought him into the vet, they're like, well, what's wrong with him? He seems fine. And I was like, well, he's got cancer, he's got diabetes, and he's old and like he's suffering. And I said, I'll show you a little video of him wincing in pain. I said, he's not fine. He's not fine. And she was like, oh, I'm sorry. But I was like, look, I know he's running around. He looks, but he's a terrier, and he's just, and he was also scared because he knew when he got in there, he smelled all the smells. He knew.
They
Give
light
him the
up.
CBD?
I gave him like 8 squirts of it, and he was not even sleeping.
What?
I told you, he was
This
like,
dog's crazy.
he was like nuts on CBD. I swear he had like the munchies. He would like eat the bowl if he could. He was like running around like a maniac. No, he wouldn't
I'll give him a
sleep.
bunch of CBD. He'll just be so relaxed and
No,
sleep
he
all the
gets
way there.
hyper when
That's
he
the way
took
I
it.
am. I get it. I'm just like, oh.
No, he was opposite. It was
Man.
bizarre.
Well, people before they die, actually, like, when I was reading about,
I'm sorry.
No, it was just because I thought I was like, is this just because he's
It is a
different?
lot.
No, it was like half squirts.
everybody responds differently.
Yeah.
I never forget reading about John Wayne when he died. You know, he was horrible with the cancer. They had taken his stomach out. They had taken his prostate out. They had taken a lung out. He was, oh, I'm going to fight this. I'm going to fight this. I'm going to fight this. Finally, in the last couple of weeks, it was just like, you know what, Doc, I think I'm just ready to go. And so he kind of went into this coma, and he didn't talk to anybody, and people were coming in the room paying their respects. And then he knew the very last day, well, nobody knew it was his last day, but the whole family showed up, his sons, his granddaughters, everything like that. And he woke up, and they said he was as wide awake, telling jokes, let's get some food, it was like the old John Wayne.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh my God, what is going on here? And then when everybody left, it wasn't too long after that he died.
Yeah, my mom did the same thing.
Last
And
hurrah.
8:30 at night, I came back to the hospital after work, and in the morning she was talking and everything. I mean, it wasn't fine. She was dying of cancer, but she was in good spirits. And I got back and she was unconscious and took her last breath at 8:31.
Their spirits know.
Mhm.
They know.
Mm-hmm.
It's
So-
crazy. Actually, Jackson died almost like 3 minutes apart from my mom.
Well, see, now she was there to pick him up.
I know, she was. I was like, Mom, you better be here.
Yeah,
I need you.
she was, trust
Oh,
me.
yeah.
She
Yeah.
was. I've died. I've been on the other side. I know what the other side's all about. And they are. I mean, I've had conversations and everything like that. So I know the other side. That's why I'm not afraid of dying. I'm just afraid of lingering. I don't want to be on tubes. I don't want to be, shitting and pissing and
No.
people rolling me around. I hate being an invalid.
No.
Gregory's always like, why don't you just rest? I said, I can't rest. When I die, I'll rest. I need to, well, yeah, but you got a bad knee, so I'll use my other knee. I use the.
Yeah, that one goes bad.
That one, well, when that goes
Yeah,
bad, I got
why-
these, But, well, all right.
It's like this
Trying to
girl.
find like
Well,
a Thai
thank
food
you.
restaurant.
This girl I know,
nearby.
she said she's dating a guy with no legs, so he can't kick her to the curb.
That's terrible.
And she's got no leg to stand on.
Oh my Lord. And we're all going to hell.
Yeah. Okay, now
You are.
Hey,
I didn't make that up. That was not original material.
She'll drag in.
I-
Yeah,
can't
she'll
put my
I'll
shit on
beat your
that.
ass all in hell. I ain't going there.
right. Oh my God.
Well, I'm not hoping.
Thank you,
I
Tracy.
think there's
This
going to
was
be
fun.
more people signing up for the course. I've sent it to a few of my friends to bring their daughters and.
Oh, good. I
couple of
hope so.
guys, too.
I'll have to call Christina. Maybe we'll get an updated roster.
Yeah, and then we'll have to
On
pitch it again
Friday.
on, tomorrow's what, Thursday?
Yeah.
What time does it start on Sunday? I'm sorry.
11.
Okay.
Well,
11:30, but we're telling
Do you want
people.
me to be there early to help you guys?
Yeah,
with
if you could be there
anything?
at 11.
Yeah, 11, because here's the thing. If people just come in at 11:30, it screws us all up
No.
because they gotta
You gotta
sign
sign a
in.
waiver
and-
and stuff.
Yeah, so
I'm gonna
we,
use the restroom.
okay.
Wherever.
To the left and to
That's
the
why
right.
I always tell everybody it starts at 11 o'clock, which means they'll be there at 11, which means now I got a half an hour to sign them up.
Perfect.
get-
No,
you know.
that's great.
But we start at 11:30 to 4.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
You know,
It's gonna
so.
be great.
Yeah, and here's the thing, we went to this active shooter thing and we got some pamphlets.
Mhm.
So, I've been on her case because I said, people want to hear about this stuff. And she goes, oh, well, they're doing me this, doing me that. I said, simplify. We have enough pamphlets to hand out to everybody to open it up and you can talk. She goes, well, I don't want it to go over. I go, it's 10, 15 minutes
Yeah.
to talk and just open it up and they're going to get a pamphlet to take home.
I think that's a good idea,
I do. And,
especially everything going on right now.
of course.
Well, let me know whatever I can do to help. If you guys need me to.
Especially getting them signed in.
Yeah.
Making sure. Another thing is we've got the the dojo. We've got the Subway next door. We got the Fortune House. We've got Ralph's.
Yeah.
There's wherever you can
Starbucks.
eat. I want to make sure that. Look, we're gonna give you a 20-minute break to go get some food.
Yeah.
And eat and come back because we want to get started, which means they'll be back in 30.
Okay. I should get. I know you're vegan and stuff like that, but do you want Quest to donate some bars or whatever for people?
Oh,
Because he probably would do that.
would he?
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He would probably bring them down for us in the morning.
Well, that would be really nice because then we can certainly take a picture with him and promote him if you
I'm
want.
I'm just gonna text him right now just so
Yeah.
you I don't forget because my brain is a little bit frazzled right now. Can you please? Okay, so it's House of Champions. I'll tell him to come at like 10:30 maybe.
Yeah, that would be great because that's when we're going to. I'll be there at 10 to try and set up the dojo and stuff. Why don't you come and learn?
What time is
Yeah.
this? 11
For us at the
tomorrow?
self-defense seminar
Sunday.
on Sunday.
Oh, Sunday. Yeah. Sunday
Please,
11 is not bad for me.
Well, get you in there
Text me the
and
address, Tracy, and I'll come by.
Okay, awesome. Is everything on here? Because I'm just sending people this. I took it off your Facebook.
if they want to type that in and then search for self-defense or go to
I sent this.
stay away from all the porno. I know.
It's elf
You
porn.
I know. IFightForMyLife.com.
Sorry, I should after your elf.
Oh my God, you should have heard how I did this. I fight for my love. No, I fight for my life.
Yeah, we don't fight for love.
Here, let me get it on my phone. In my audition today, I had to do this. There it is. No, it's not. I had to do this improv.
Food.
Huh?
Do you know any good Thai food restaurants around here?
Yeah, there's a couple.
It's at the House of
You
Champions
go out in the
with
driveway,
Spice and Jennifer.
make a right.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a great
Before you
seminar.
get
We'll
to,
pictures
let's
with
see, you pass Manchester.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You know the name of
Westchester.
it?
I fight for my
I
life,
don't.
right?
There's one
Our
right on
website.
Sepulveda.
Sexy.
And then there's one
Yes.
where you see a
Chastise
Staples.
that.
It's
Like,
going to be
oh,
on your
you're
left-hand side. There's
professional.
one
I
behind
go,
that in the parking lot.
Well,
behind
not
it.
everybody looks like you. I go, well,
But it's two
can't we
that I know
get
of.
people to be inspired?
Find me a Thai
Just-
food restaurant
anyway.
near me.
On our website, it says, join us for our May
Okay,
seminar.
check it
Click
out.
here for more information.
Okay, check
And then
it.
when you click there,
Thai
it will take you
dishes,
to
Hidden Garden Thai.
this flyer.
Yeah.
And at
Ayura
the top,
Look.
it says,
What's the
click
one?
here to
The
sign
Thai
up.
one.
Ayara Look.
So when
Oh,
you
Hidden
click there,
Garden
it's
Thai.
okay.
What's the address?
Perfect, and I'm gonna.
And then
I
there
can
it
text
is
you right now.
there. So that's
It
the
is
7-minute
okay. So
drive.
House of Champions.
What is it?
House of
Of
Champions.
Sepulveda
Bruce,
Boulevard.
Yeah, that's the one right on Sepulveda. And there's one on Manchester.
Head north on South Sepulveda
Okay, I
Boulevard.
just sent him all that.
Head north.
And yeah,
Oh, no,
the
that's-
best
that's
way
the
to
one-
find us
yeah,
is,
that's-
once again,
Culver
how
City.
do I get out of this?
There's one close. There's
Go
two
to our
closer.
website,
than
ifightformylife.com, and you'll see right there, join us for our May seminar.
Okay, cool.
And then once they click on that,
Find
it will
me a
give them
Thai
link
food restaurant
to
near
sign
me.
up.
Okay, perfect.
Okay,
We still
check
But
it
for
out.
houseofchampions.com,
There's
Thank
Thai
you.
dishes.
You'll
It's
find-
1.3 miles away.
Yeah, so I
Is it
told
on
him that.
Thai
Sepulveda?
dishes?
So,
I don't have to click
who
on it
else?
to see.
I'll
1.4.
text her later.
Chana Thai
Oh,
cuisine.
shoot, I've got my client.
Thai Tale. Natalie Thai. Noodle World.
Yeah, the
Swanya.
Noodle World is like a
Priya was on
franchise.
my phone
It's
for
not
6
real.
months. And then,
Thai. But there's one.
Treehouse Thai. Thai
Does it take a long
vegan.
time to, like, that
3 months.
feeling in your pit of your stomach where you want to throw up?
Starting route to Thai
It's
Vegan.
like, yeah.
Head
Nearest
south
Thai
on South
food
Sepulveda
restaurant.
Boulevard.
But then at the same time, you start working on yourself. You start
See
doing
what I
other
come
things.
up with.
About 3 months, you'll be going, maybe I want another dog.
I'll
I think this
recognize
Thai
it.
vegan because we're both
I hope
vegan.
not. Because I want to travel and I couldn't travel for so long too.
Then maybe
And that's
this is
off of Lincoln and
I needed to travel too, and I said, oh my God, Korea. And I said, I
Washington.
want to get another dog. Right
No.
now. She has to get
Washington and Lincoln.
traveling. Korea died at the perfect time. She knew. She let you go. She needs
I
you.
know. Because that's exactly it. I have so much that I want to do and I want to go to Canada. I couldn't leave. I couldn't even
Thai
go away for a
Dishes
day.
Restaurant.
Because
Well,
I know
That's the one on
we loved
Manchester.
each other enough to do
6234
service.
West
You know, I was
Manchester.
like, it's time to let go.
What's it called? Thai
He
dishes?
when he looked up
Uh-huh.
at me and he was like, thank you.
And then the other one is
wait. But he came into your
Abra,
life for a reason. They're all
AYARA.
alone.
Uh-huh.
That's
You
on
ever read The
Sepulveda.
Prophet?
Okay,
That's
so
that.
that one.
There's a whole
That's going the other
page
way.
of just
Well, no.
Yeah,
87
I
is
need to
going-
read that.
There's one page on our
Yeah, that's the one that's right on Sepulveda.
Get this for you. Because I used to send it to
Please,
people.
thank you. I can use anything right now.
The
Yeah, I would
Prophet
recommend the.
by Kyle Jabbar.
I have not been to the one on
Sorry,
Sepulveda, but I have been to the other one.
We start making things
The
up.
Ayura.
No, the Thai dish. I've been
Thai
to Thai dishes.
It's delicious.
It's good. It's good. It's small, kind of quaint.
I can't see this. The Prophet by
Let's see, Thai dishes. Let me just verify that's the right one.
What the fuck? I gotta sign into Yelp now. I can't remember passwords and bullshit for Yelp.
Yeah, Thai dishes.
Come on.
Settle down,
They
girlie.
get you
You go
everywhere.
right
Like,
up.
I want to look for a restaurant. Why do
Right.
I gotta sign in and do all that
Yeah,
stuff?
that's bullshit.
Can I just look for restaurants?
Is there something in
Yes.
Culver City?
Why's
or-
it gotta be a whole thing?
Yeah, go out of the parking lot, go to the right. When you get to Manchester, you're gonna make a left turn. And as soon as you make the left turn, there's what is that?
Children.
Let me write this down.
International? No, not
Prophet.
International House of
Left
Pancakes.
Manchester.
Cahill.
As soon as you make the left turn,
Thank you.
Yeah,
On to
but if it's
Manchester.
on there, I'll look it up. It'll give me directions.
Yeah.
The navigation will give me exactly, like, to the door.
mm-hmm,
That's for what one? Thai dish?
yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one I can look up. What are you two doing?
I'm trying to
Are we
find.
going to eat?
4 minutes
Yes,
away.
we're
I don't know. I am not sure if I
The-
can. I gotta text her.
Okay, the book, The Prophet.
Okay.
And you can actually Google that one chapter on the children. But it talks about our children are not ours. They're on loan
I had the pie
from
thai there. It
God.
was good.
But now
Oh,
it's
yeah,
about children, but
pad thai's
I
good.
put it to our
We're both vegan,
our animals, our
so
children.
we're gonna
They're on
just
loan
I
to
haven't
teach
tried
us,
it.
Be eating
and to
vegetables.
teach us to love and to be loved. But when they die, we have to let them go because we don't own them. How narrow-minded of us to think that we own them. So it's such a beautiful. Do you ever read The Prophet by Cahill Gibran? You ever read it?
No.
You guys.
Guess who's messaging Jacob? He's like, "Are you
Messaging
coming?" Yeah, he's like, "Are you coming to Vegas?"
Why would you go to Vegas? For
He
fun?
must have
He
saw.
wants her to come visit,
He wants me to come visit.
to hang out.
This weekend?
I don't know. I didn't look at the details. I just.
Well,
He's in Vegas, right?
yes.
Wow.
Don't you have something better to do?
I have lots to do
And
this
go
weekend.
with. Okay.
All right, let's take a few pictures in the other room.
Oh,
Did you
okay.
find a place?
You ready?
Yeah.
Pictures? Mm-hmm. Oh, did you hear that?
What?
That was my knee. Snap.
That was your knee? Your bad one?
No, it was a good one.
Okay. All right.
Nice meeting you.
Good seeing you again.
Oh, we got through that.
Well, you may feel bad, but you look good. Thank you so much.
Good seeing you.
Good seeing you too, sweetheart. Now you can do it with a bunch of. There you go.
Who did that song?
Probably Joe Tex. I'll take that girl with the skinny legs and all.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. You can take that to the bank.
Me and Simone would say, ain't got no money, ain't got no honey, ain't got no wine, ain't got no time.
I told you, you
I don't know
can't.
what they put in this drink.
I tell you, man, you can't do the Just a T show without Dan the Bazooey Man, especially when we're catching the vibe on the street. I mean, he's sporting a rough face today. I think he's going for that manly lumberjack look. Can you do that again? Sounds like something you did this morning. I don't know. What are you trying to sound like, a bear with constipation?
I ain't grouchy, I'm constipated.
All right. So you ready to do some walking?
Yes,
Okay. It's a little bit cooler, though. At least we're in the
we
shade.
better stop wasting time. We better start walking now. We
Yeah.
gotta get me a woman. And when we get me one, we'll get you one too.
3 or 4 or 5. Thank you very much. Hey, man. Hey, man. Hey, man. You got the Energizer Bunny Rabbit right here, just to see with you as we start catching up now and go catch the 5. Let's go down the street and get down there to the Lamel Theater where the red carpet's going to be at 7 o'clock and kind of check it out and see what's happening there and see who we can run into already, okay?
Get down with the get down. Chocolate is brown, and I want to get down.
Hey, buddy. I like that. I like that a lot. That's actually pretty good. How about this one? If you're black, you come back. If you're brown, you're always around. And if you're white, you're all right. Like that one?
Yeah, yeah, baby.
All right, let's do it. We're hitting the walk now. Oh, man, I got sticky stuff on my hands. I think maybe I should go wash my hands off. It's so sticky with Dr. Pepper. All right. All right, so we got a little history, kind of what's going on here. And so as we kind of walk down towards the Lamel Theater, we're going to be going to a premiere tonight. It's called Paying Mr. McGinty. It's sort of like it's a whodunit comedy, police, bad guy drama movie. It's kind of a funny bad guy movie. And we're looking forward to it because one of the stars that are in the movie starred in the motion picture Straight Outta Compton. the lead actor in the movie here, he played Suge Knight. He's straight out of Compton. And he has got the lead role in this film too as well. Kind of a different flair for him.
Is that Marcus Taylor?
Yeah, Marcus Taylor, and he played Suge Knight. Did a great job too. Kind of looks like Suge Knight a little bit. Leaves the same vibe outside. Big guy. And then he's got to do a comedy now. This is coming completely different on the other side of the spectrum. See, good actors can make those shifts, right?
I'm straight out of Hollywood.
And then another person in the movie we're going to see, Don the Dragon Wilson.
World champion kickboxer and martial artist.
8 times. Not just one, but 8 times. Now this guy, there's a lot of guys in Hollywood into martial arts and fighting and stuff today, right? Everybody likes seeing, some sort of combat fighting skills. But most of them are all fake.
Yeah, especially the high karate one.
But this guy, Don the Dragon Wilson, that definitely is a man that's not an imposter.
He's the real deal.
World champion 8 times. If you can pull him up on Google or YouTube and see some of his fights, the guy has a jaw like a lion, and he has endurance, and he had a high kick and a great right hand.
And he's a star actor now.
He's been an actor for a number of years, and he's done basically he always plays bad guys. But in the movie Martial Arts Kid, he played a good father, a good guy, which was a rare occasion for him as we walk across the street here. Don't get hit by the cars, man. Say hi to all the cars. Hi, cars. Hey, cars. Oh, look at that. It's a dog. It's a big dog. It's an old dog. That's an old dog. You see the whiskers on that dog?
Yes.
That's an old timer right there.
I'm waiting for him to respond, but I don't know if he's already. Where's he coming from? Encino. Well, Encino from his house.
So, Don the Dragon Wilson in this movie plays a hitman, assassin. And so he chases after the good guys.
So you're reporting from a
Kind of
Mr.
comedy
McGiddy
player
premiere?
too.
Mhm.
We got
Yeah.
some mafia and funny guys in
I was
here.
invited to that, but I
Which
and
is
you,
kind of funny
but
too.
time is
So
over.
it's
Yeah,
kind of a
I won't
cool,
get there in
fun
time.
movie, and we're looking forward to
How
talking
far
to some
away?
of the stars.
North
Be
Hollywood.
out here,
Yeah.
Just
tonight at
traffic,
7.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
when
it's
we
not
go
a
out
day,
here,
forget
the
it.
Jesse T show here at 6,
So I've
which is
already
not
seen
too long
it.
away from now. We're kind of chasing the groove a little bit, chasing that vibe here in Los Angeles. Always looking for places for you to go. And if you get the opportunity, you got to come on
I
down.
thought you were
here.
going to move
No.
this new location or
Kind of cool
something.
coming up to an
Yeah,
area
we-
right now.
we-
We'll show you some pictures.
They haven't
of our housing
given us a
space and kinda
drop
get a
dead
feel
date yet.
where this
We're
area
still
is like
looking for a new
little
space.
village. A lot of artisans are here.
Looking at a
And,
place on
we
Lincoln
can
Boulevard
be
right
back
now.
with the subways here.
Might be.
You do a
It's
lot
got a
of
nice
fun
parking lot.
things,
That's what I like
this
about
one's
it
in Washington.
most. I haven't been
You got
inside
nice
yet.
cafes and good places to eat, which is kind of cool. And
Right over there.
lots of
Right
by the
little
marina.
places to go to, when you
Guess
when
we'll
you
see you
are,
next week
out
then.
and about Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Los
Yeah.
Angeles is really breaking
Chris
up.
Casamassa is the guest. Yeah.
Who?
Chris Casamassa, he's a martial artist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, ever see movie Mortal Kombat?
Oh, yeah.
He was Scorpion.
Oh,
The snake came out of his hand.
yeah.
Him.
Yeah, okay. Cool. All right, have a good week.
Okay.
Now, this is an interesting story. This actually was the original hot dog stand right here. That was over about 12
We got almost an hour.
All right, let's do it.
the original kind of thing.
Hey, if I do go to the martial arts
And,
thing on
this
Saturday,
in here,
it's right down the street.
Oh,
Just around the
Saturday.
block for many, many years. When I was a little boy, as I said, we used to come down there up until always come to this place.
The Big Tree Hotel down the street.
Yeah, what's your decision? Why are you not deciding? What is it?
Martial arts award ceremony.
And,
Oh, what did they invite you for, to take pictures or interviews?
place, to enjoy
Smell.
veggies
It's gonna get better.
and like this eating.
and don't
We'll cross the
push
street
it.
right
you
here.
know?
We'll cross the
Yeah.
street.
Have your moments,
I wish I
it's
could
all
turn
right.
the
Honestly, I
camera
keep
around
trying to be
here
busy.
and
Yeah.
get
I want to be
an angle,
antisocial, but
with
apparently I'm
with
not.
what we're on, the system we're on now, we just
You're doing
can't
fine.
do that. Now this building right here, that we're gonna walk over and see, this building right here, that was a martial arts studio, a boxing gym, a dance hall, a dancing place, a bar, a restaurant, a bookstore, and a good friend of the show used to teach acting there, and somebody you also know used to teach acting there. You know the guy that played in Independence, Jeff Goldblum? He used to teach right here upstairs at the Young Acting Studio, and he would come in here to the business to watch. That's a new building. So he'd be up there at the Young Acting Studio. Also, he taught there for many years, acting classes, as well as Cy Richardson, a good friend of the show. He used to teach right there, and so you get some good acting lessons. You know, these things never work. Press these things all day long, they never work. So you really only want to press it one time.
The panic.
It's only a one-time press, so you can press it like 7 times, and it won't matter because it only engages on one press. Is that what you do? So we're crossing the street to kind of get a vibe of what the street looks like now. And we're going to be over here at the Ramel Theaters, right here at 7 o'clock, broadcasting live, bringing you the red carpet and all the stars and such like this. So let's go in here and look at some of these old pictures. We'll go check out some of these. Hey, Mick, can we look at some of the old pictures? Can I look at some of the old pictures? Those are very clear. A lot of them are so small you can't see them, but those are nice. There's the El Portel Theater, which was the first billion theater in the San Fernando Valley, and that building right across, that was the bank that Lancashire built here and in the city of Lancashire, which is originally seen that. Now, those buildings are no longer there. We're going to walk past down there. Those buildings are no longer there. The railroad tracks are there. But way down there, about 2 miles, that direction is where they had all the sleeping houses and stuff. But the El Portel Theater, I used to come there. We're going to walk right past that theater. I came there when I was a kid, and for 50 cents, stay all day and watch the matinee over and over and over and over. This is they used to have what's called the Green Line, the night train. Trains used to run a lot here in Los Angeles, but they had the Green Line that came out here to the San Fernando Valley, and that stopped in 1957. There's that big building in Hollywood and Highland, and right across the street from there, you know, we did the Chasing the Vibe down to the Chinese. It was just this way of that area. This location right here, this is Santa Monica Pier, and if, you know, we were out at the Santa Monica Pier. That's the end of Route 66 or Highway 66 that goes from here to Chicago nonstop before the freeway system kicked in. This is 1938, looking west on 7th Street and Hill, the Warner Brothers Downtown Theater. And that theater is still there. Warner Brothers is the studio that started Sound Pictures. In fact, they were going out of business, and they took a chance on something, and that's called the talkies. They took a chance on sound, on film. Everybody else was still doing silence at the time. But they took a chance, and you see what happened. They became the great Warner Brothers they are. In fact, they were the most productive studio of all the studios for 75 or 80 years. Hey, thanks a lot, buddy. Thank you. This was a clothing outlet when I was a kid. But all these have changed over the years. These buildings were a lot of different businesses. This theater is relatively new. This theater was known when I was coming down here. This theater was known as the Globe. This was called the Guild Theater in 1970. And you know what this claim to fame was? The Globe Theater, right here. You know what the claim to fame was?
No.
Claim to fame was that's where they had all the pornos. The adult-rated movies are right here. Guild Theater. All the heavy R to X-rated movies are right here.
Like Battlestar Prophylactica?
Yes, Battlestar Prophylactica. But this is the Guild Theater. It's a smaller theater, much smaller than the Elf Hotel. And this is where like all the blue movies were played.
Like Star Wars?
Yeah, like stuff. I didn't say that, but Dan the Man did. Right on the corner over there was one of the best surplus stores ever. Oh man, there was Army surplus, or you could get all the World War II and Korea and Vietnam stuff when I was younger, and it was one of the best surplus stores. I mean, you could go in there and buy a rifle and a gun, you know, at that time in the 1960s, 1970s. You didn't have to have all this licensing and all this crazy stuff that you got to go through now in California. You know, it's just a way in which the state can tax you more. That's really what it's all about. Just more money in their pockets. That's really what it is. It's all these little eateries. They're pretty packed. Some of these places get really packed. It's kind of a cool place to go. It kind of has that feel like Melrose. It kind of has that feel like what they're doing at Van Ness Boulevard. Now it kind of has that feeling what they've done to down in Hollywood, down by the W Hotel and stuff like that. So it kind of has that feeling right now. The Art Institute of California, Hollywood is here. And so this was a sound studio. But before this was a sound studio, it was just an office building. So kind of giving you a little look-see on the NoHo district down here in a really hustle and bustling area of the San Fernando Valley as we're getting ready to
Hi,
catch
I'm
the
Tammy
vibe.
Mack, and as a radio personality, I get around town, that is. So I need a car with excellent gas mileage, and as an actress and radio personality, it has to be hip, trendy, high end. So I look no further than CarPro's Kia for the Kia Optima Hybrid. It has the benefits of an electric car. You don't have to plug it in. You see, it has regenerative charging, which means the battery charges with the car's natural movement. That, combined with the super efficient gas engine, makes for excellent fuel economy. I'm headed to hit the town, and you should hit the town too, in a Kia Optima Hybrid. Go see my friends at CarPro's Kia and drive high-end for low-end prices. You'll see me.
And that's where they kept the animals and all the acts down below. A couple subways in this building. And most everybody hasn't been in this building, in those subways beside that. And these were always little bookstores and little artist places and music shops and stuff. It always was that here at the Alcatraz Theater. So this is this is the big theater here in the San Fernando Valley. And you kind of get an idea. You used to pay for your tickets right here at the ticket booth, and then you would walk in here. And they're doing a remake of West Side Story. Maria, Maria, you were doing Maria. Her hair was just like milk. Her face was just like milk. Maria. Oh, we got Elvis in there. The Alcatraz Theater. His theater, beautiful place. They have an upstairs balcony. Big theater. I don't know if it's top of the small little theater. This is what they were all. Is that you? Is that you? So Elvis is going to be a self-defense. Elvis. attending a free conference in Hawaii.
Well, it might sound bad, or might sound funny, but that's what people do for money.
Let's see what we got going on here. Oh yeah, she's going good. Hollywood comes from the community of North Hollywood is still a year away from being given that official name when a jewel box of theater called the El Patel opened in October of 1926. The world was still a year away from talking when the El Patel opened, with the first run silent melodrama starring Ralph Gray called Lonnie. And now walked in by an Irish prize fighter who immigrates to the United States to become involved in two New York tours. Spanish Renaissance revival building by celebrated theater architect William Shakespeare, not Mitchell Ferris. Like so many Valley buildings, El Patel was ravaged by the 1994 Northwest earthquake, but it was brought back to become what is now a grand community landmark, instantly recognizable from the vivid neon architectural marquee at night. The theater is carpeted from Schubert Theater in Century City for home of 20th Century Rock Studios. The vast police artwork in the lobby featuring the 1930s was all the handiwork of WPA artists and the illustrated moments in California history from the gold rush to the
With Quest Nutrition Products. Tracy Lynn. This show is brought to you by Quest Nutrition. Cheat clean and make healthy eating fun with Quest Nutrition Products. Good evening, guys.
Showing films of championship boxing matches.
Good evening.
59 such actors as Carl Martin, Ephraim Simmons Jr.,
Good evening, guys.
Showed up at the El Patel Theater for benefit premieres, red carpets, and grand openings.
Host Tracy Lynn. This show is Welcome to the TLC Unleashed show, Hollywood Vibes, Sports and Life with your host Tracy Lynn. This show is brought to you by Quest Nutrition.
Like a fool.
There we go. August 64, more than 1,000 excited teenagers lined up outside the El Patel to see the new Blue Beatles movie, A Hard Day's Night at the same time. About a dozen high school students.
Stay blessed and stay healthy, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye. Bye, guys.
For the El Patel Theater, landmark takes a bow. The Juniors have the El Patel open. The fatality Donald O'Connor.
Bye-bye. Bye, guys.
Vaudeville act. Remember I told you it was a vaudeville
Next week. Bye-bye. Bye, guys.
Permanently postponed Singing in the Rain with Debbie Brennan.
I'm singing in the rain.
See you next week. Bye, guys.
And Donald O'Connor did that before
Dean Kelly.
Dean Kelly.
And
a woman who, and of course, Debbie Reynolds' dance studio wasn't too far away from here. It's still active, but they auctioned off all her. Debbie Reynolds had one of the largest Hollywood collections of memorabilia, private in the world. In 1999, about 70 years after his first appearance at El Patel, O'Connor returned to the Riverview Theater to receive a Lifetime Achievement Award from fellow stage and great performer Carol Channing. The Refurbished Theater officially reopened in 2000 in January. It involves 3 theaters now: the 95-seat Forum Theater, the 22-seat Theater, and the 360-seat Main Theater. But this was the iconic theater. This was where you spent your money. This is where the premieres were in the Valley. So this is what it looked like here before the theater was built. You see the houses right here? The theater was put in right here. 1922, El Patel was built in 1925 at this location. The house on the right belonged to Wilson Weddington. And the house on the right was moved down that way, and they renovated the Weddington house. And it was moved before the building of the Security Pacific Bank building. See, that's the bank building, Security Pacific Bank building. It was originally funded by Mr. Langford. Now it's a nightclub and all of that stuff. But that's one of the second oldest buildings here in the San Fernando Valley. Subways are right over there. So, hey, we took our little walking tour of than over there.
Right.
Now, why in the world do I have all that stuff in my head? What is wrong with me, damn man?
That's why you have insomnia.
I mean,
Silence is golden.
what person in their right mind in the world knows all this little cocktail trivia, huh?
Tidbit.
I mean, my goodness. I mean, people would think that I just sit up and read 5,000 books. Oh, wait a minute, I do have a 5,000 book library. But they would think that I'm reading like 10 books right now. Oh, but wait a minute, I am reading like 11 books right now. Because Dan the man, yes, Dan the man keeps finding me books to read, and I keep reading them. You know, that's not a good thing. That's like you turning me into a book addict.
A bookworm.
All right, let's go down to the Lamel. We got a few minutes. Jesse T show with Dan the man. That's right. You know where you're going?
No.
Okay, we're going this way. We are catching the vibe in Los Angeles today, in the NoHo district of the San Fernando Valley. One of the coolest kind of places to kind of hang out, have some coffee, get something to eat, go to some great theater. Actors Alley Repertoire. That's who I was with, who was the original repertoire company. Jordan Charney was the original director when I was there back in the 80s. We had a little theater, 99-seater, at Van Nuys Ventura Boulevard by the Hamburger Hamlet. And Actors Alley then moved over here years later. I wasn't part of that. What is that? Oh my God.
The hand that cradles a rock will someday rule the world. I like rock and roll.
I thought he was going to say something else there, and I thought I was going to, like, majorly get in trouble. All right, we're going to mosey on down here, see what we can come up with, and what more mischief we can get into. They didn't let us get into too much mischief. For us to get into, but we got to see some of the cool stuff here as we approach the LaBelle Theater today at 7 o'clock. You can come down and buy a ticket to see a terrifically funny movie starring Marcus Thomas, right? Marcus Taylor, thank you very much, Dan the man. And he was the guy who starred in Straight Outta Compton. And then he also is starring in this movie, Pain Mr. McGinty, who is alongside with Don the Dragon Wilson. Cynthia Rothrock is in here. The Wilson brothers are in here. They produce it, executive producer, and they're going to start showing up here very soon in the next half hour or so. And I hope it's here at the Lamel in North Hollywood, and not the Lamel or the Lamel in Marshall Boulevard. I believe it's here. Are you sure? It's your fault if it's not. No. It's like, I gotta go with somebody else than myself. Right?
Yes.
So it's your fault. It's gonna be here. This is the number 7, right? Is yours at number 6? Might be number 5. Number 7. Oh, it smells like hot. Wow. Smells good. Smells real good. Smells like scrumptious theater.
Hi, this is Carol. I'm not in right now. Leave your number and your name, and I will return the call when I get back in. Please leave your number because I've lost my phone so many times and lost numbers.
Okay. Everybody, we gotta say goodbye.
Hey Carol, sorry that you called. I had the volume turned down. I'm here in the studio, just finishing up the Jesse T show. So hit me back. I got the volume up now.
As we cruise through the week, it's a Wednesday in Southern California. Down here at 7 o'clock, we'll be back on the air live as we do the red carpet thing down here, paying Mr. McGinty at 7. It's going to be a good time once you check it out. Hey, where did Waldo go? Where did Dan, the bazooka man, where did he go to? Got to find him again. He's off and running. Okay, this is Jesse T. And we'll see you in a little bit. Thanks a lot. We capture the bottom of Los Angeles in the NoHo Arts District. A cool place. Check it out sometime. The world according to Trevor, you're straight on the point. The brown beauty is off duty. See ya!